What's up, everybody? This is TGIR. I'm Hollow. This is Ween, and we're back at it again. What are we here to talk to him about today, Ween?
Why we shouldn't give nicknames to your friends, because sometimes they don't like them. Like Ween.
Ween's tight. Anyway, do you guys know that the Assassin's Creed Mirage is coming out with the deluxe edition that's only how much, SchyLore?
So the deluxe edition is only going to be $60, which is really decent. And some of you guys doing the pricing with the games, this is what we want.
It's really decent. That's super sweet. But the one thing that's really great about it is that it is paying homage in like a skin for your, is it the bird? What's it called?
You're just your little eagle companion. I mean,
yeah, your companion. Then you got your weapon, and then you have your
horse.
Your horse, and then you have your cosmetic costume. All pays homage to
Prince of Persia.
The Prince of Persia, which is also super sweet. Plus, you get to see pretty cool things in the trailer. Like, you get more things. You get like a soundtrack. It comes with a soundtrack to the game, and it comes with like a audio book type thing. You get. And it's cool. You get to see like animations of him fighting with the sand sword and stuff like that, and you get to see what he looks like. He looks like the Prince of Persia.
Well, it's interesting because the horse looks like the Dark Prince from Two Thrones, where he had the sand that almost looked like it was an infection in him. You know, he's all black, and then he's got the gold running through his skin and stuff. And it looks really cool how they pulled it off with the bird in this one. So yeah, as far as cameos go, this one's solid.
The bird looks just like the horse does. Well, they look great. I mean, the way they have it, it looks great. But then the sand sword and the hourglass that he has are blue, and they're really lit up. So it kind of like it offsets, but it looks great. So like, Prince of Persia is a game that died but didn't need to die. It could have kept going, in my opinion. I get that a lot of people didn't like the whole thing, but I thought it was cool.
Well, the first three we had were fantastic, the trilogy, and I loved Two Thrones. I loved all three of them, but Two Thrones was fantastic. But then we had the remake that came out, and that was kind of cartoony. And then we started getting the updated, the not combat like. They were, hop up here, side scroller looking games from the originals, and they're just not as good as what was released in the trilogy.
I think for a game like Prince of Persia, though, and a game like Assassin's Creed, a game that two games that clearly veered off the path where they started, to kind of come together and like that for Assassin's Creed to pay homage to it's pretty cool. I mean, so to me, I think that this is awesome. I think that it's something that Assassin's Creed doesn't necessarily need to survive, but it's something cool that the fans can really get behind. So I'm in favor of this. I'm in favor of the price of this, and I'm going to get it as soon as it comes out because, when you do all that and then the price is like that, either the price is like that for a thank you to the fans for being there, or the price is like that because you're getting ready to get a big hunk of poopy.
Yeah.
But I'm the kind of guy that likes to roll the dice, so
ain't no way.
I'm gonna buy it. But there's another cool value coming here soon as well, and that is this kind of bundle thing, and it has a really cool Spiderman 2 PS5 that has the spider. It's black, has a spider logo on it. It looks to be like, like red. It's not blood spatter, but it looks kind of like it, and it's got black coming in. So it's a console with the plates that are Spider-Man themed, which is really cool.
Yep.
Then you get the controller that is black with the same red on it, but it has on this side the face buttons are black. On the other side with the shapes, the face buttons are white. And these are both limited edition. They're not going to stay around, which is pretty cool. So if you got it, you're going to feel like big shit. Like, I'm the best Spider-Man fan ever. Look at my PlayStation. You can't have that, idiot. And then on top of that, you get Spider-Man with the console, and that's just a game that is just, I don't know, for me, I like to play all the Spider-Man games throughout time, but I'm saying, like, for these last two, Miles Morales and then the Spider-Man before that, there's no way they're going to follow this one up with some shit. This one's going to be just as good. Some of it, like we said it before when we covered Spider-Man, it looked very much the same. But this is a character, Spider-Man is someone that everyone loves. There's going to be something in that game for everyone. There's going to be a lot of new stuff. Can't wait to see the polish graphics. Can't wait to see all the things you can do, the challenges that are in every Spider-Man game. You know, all the side missions, everything that's in that game. I cannot wait to see what all it brings. But there's a lot of things outside of that, you know, just having a Spider-Man PS5 would be cool.
I mean, I've seen people have done renditions where, you know, fans have done it, and I've seen really cool plates for the PS5 that somebody did.
Yeah.
And I kind of wish Sony would take from those creators, even if they're asking for a little bit of money. I mean, don't be a whore about it, but you know, I have seen really cool skins, especially the Spider-Man one that was a fake one. I was really mad when I found out it was fake because it was
You don't want
really
the one that had
good.
the little spiders all over it?
No, not the spiders. It was just like it was like webbed. It was black, but it was beautiful. It had some red in it. Like it was black and red. The controller looked fantastic, but it was a fan design. It wasn't made by Sony. It wasn't made by Insomniac or anybody else. So, like, kind of maybe look at the fans a little bit.
It'd be cool because, like, you know, PlateStation, from what I've seen, PlateStation being the people that sell the custom plates.
Not to be confused with PlayStation.
Yeah, PlateStation. They own, which is a great name, but from what I've seen, and I haven't looked at them since the PS5 was out for like a month because I kind of burned it once, so did he. You know, we were really sought after for a minute there. really felt like celebrities, but they only have solid colored plates from what I've seen.
Yeah,
there's nothing else on it.
There's really nothing. When you sat there and you told us we could swap them out, and we had all these ideas, and like nobody's making them. There's no companies making them. There's no side ones making them. D-Brand was making them for a minute, and then Sony tried to shut them down, which was really shitty because, you know, you guys aren't really selling the plates. It took you guys a year to start selling plates.
Well, because when you see the concepts of what they had, like they had a Mortal Kombat one that looked really cool. They had a God of War one that looked really cool.
Yeah, I'd take the God of War.
They had a Assassin's Creed Valhalla one that looked insane. It looked
Beautiful.
insane. And then to come to find that these are all, not only are they not, you know, they're not real, they're not obtainable, and not only that, they're never going to be. So those are some heart-wrenching things. It's like, dude, this PS5 could look really cool if it wasn't just white. Not that the original PS5 doesn't look beautiful, it does, but there's gotta be more options. It's 2020.
I wish there was. I mean, that would be a cool option. Imagine if that was my pre-order bonus. Like, yeah, you got the standard DLC, blah, 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 whatever. But what if that was a pre-order bonus? It was like, hey, if you pre-order, say it happened when Valhalla came out, and they were like, hey, you're going to get a plate that had the Valhalla Assassin's Creed symbol on it, which I personally I'm mad Valhalla came out after I got this, because that symbol is, I still love this, that symbol is fantastic. I would love to have that on a plate.
It is, me too. Or, you know, yeah, it would be sweet. Remember when we talked about games that veered off the path?
It's
here's the thing, and there's another. But see, veering off the path from these things is, you know, there are people in games that you like and you don't like, and there are some people in games that you like because they look cool, and there's people in the games that you like that you don't like because they're not cool, but you don't know much about them. You don't know much about this character, and you think, maybe if I knew more about this character, I would like this character. And this character is Kingdom Hearts Sora. Oh, awesome. Yes, I knew you'd appear. Hey, Jesus, you're still haunting. Tell me about Sora, because as it stands right now, I don't like this guy.
You don't like Sora?
I don't like Sora because I don't know much about him. And if you look at him, he just looks like kind of a Cloud knockoff, kind of, you know, type of thing.
But you also don't like
Cloud.
Never gave a shot. You're not going to give Sora a shot?
No, but you need to tell me more about him. I want to know. I'm willing to learn.
You just angered SchyLore. Sora, the main character in Kingdom Hearts, in most of them, it's a roller coaster, okay? But you're going to appreciate this, okay? So Sora is the main character in Kingdom Hearts that wields what's called a Keyblade.
Yes.
The Keyblade is what kills the Heartless. Enemies that, shocker, don't have hearts. So they try to take them from other people. Yes.
Okay. But what makes him special?
So Sora has the ability to wield a Keyblade. Not everybody does until, you know, they introduced the Keyblade words and we found out there were thousands of them, so whatever. Anyways, doesn't matter. The Keyblade is what will not kill, but I guess banish all of the Heartless.
Okay.
Sora is trying to protect everybody in that way. He is the main face of the light versus the darkness, which is also another shocker. It's never been done before. I lied.
Well, yeah, okay. And is it true that Sora has 2 hearts?
Sora has 2 hearts. But that's why he is able to wield 2 Keyblades, which is seen in Kingdom Hearts 2 and other games beyond that. Before, he did not.
That is pretty neat. I like the fact that I had heard that and I didn't know for sure. But I also heard that Sora, it can't be that cool because he wasn't supposed to be the main character. Actually, I hear that one person wanted it to be Mickey and one person wanted it to be Goofy, and then they settled in the middle, and that's how Sora came to be. Is that true?
That is true.
Okay, so Sora was not meant to be.
Sora was not going to be the main character, but they met in the middle and they created Sora to have a middle ground.
Okay, so at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts, when it first came to be, Sora wasn't even supposed to be in the game. It wasn't nothing about Sora.
Was not even an idea.
Okay. Okay. Does Sora have a best friend, a love interest, a girlfriend, anything like that?
Technically, it's Kyrie, which I think he should have gotten Kyrie. That needs to happen. Now Riku, he does not get to share the fruit with Kyrie. No. The fruit, it is said, legend has it, the fruit, if you eat that fruit with somebody, you are connected to them for the rest of your life. No matter where you are, what you do, you are connected to that person. So Kyrie needs to come up off that fruit now.
Well, I'm quite lonely. Who wants to eat grapes with me?
No one.
Anyways,
They're not grapes.
Here's the thing. He seems like a very interesting character. He seems like a very powerful character, but he has gigantic feet and he has white gloves. And I also hear, and I knew this before that I figured this out. He wears those gloves. That is homage to Mickey Mouse / Steamboat Willie.
Yes.
Correct? Yes. So he's pretty much a tribute to Disney. I mean, he has big feet like Goofy. You know, he looks like he would be what you would get if you slapped Final Fantasy with Disney. He looks like that to me, right? Okay, so, and this is my last question about it because I know you're running out of power. Is Sora dead currently?
No.
Where is Sora then?
Sora, as of the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, is in Tokyo. And we are getting Kingdom Hearts 4 sometime next year. So that will pick up and we will know exactly what happened to him.
Right on. So, okay, so I guess Sora's not that bad. And stay tuned for Kingdom Hearts 4 because it's going to be a doozy. Right. All right. Anyways, that was TGIR. The game is real, no matter where Sora is.